Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Thursday, July 13th, 2023. Lance Brock here. Hope everyone is having a good Thursday morning so far. Just a quick programming note reminder. Last night, new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic, episode 445. Recapping last night's AEW Dynamite from Saskatoon in Saskatchewan is available now in case you missed it last night. Today is the Thursday episode. That means at this time I'm going to be previewing tonight's Impact Wrestling on Access TV, which is the go-home show before this Saturday night's Slammiversary pay-per-view, which is also in the country of Canada in Windsor at the St. Clair College Sportsplex. And tonight on Impact Wrestling on Access TV, the Impact Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo has an open challenge that will be for the Impact Knockouts Championship. The return of the One Champ Challenge, like she did during her last reign as the Knockouts champion, before she prepares for her match this Saturday at Slammiversary against Trinity. We will also have tag team action. Moose and Brian Myers, the most professional wrestling gods, taking on Sami Callihan and Rich Swann. And Zachary Wentz from the Rascals will be taking on one half of the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Chris Bay. The Rascals will be challenging ABC this Saturday at Slammiversary for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. I think this will be a good match. Definitely impressed by Chris Bay for a while now. Not only with the team of him and Ace Austin together, but him as a singles wrestler as well. And now we have Zachary Wentz recently returning to Impact Wrestling after spending some time in WWE on NXT. Also tonight, this should be a pretty good match. We have Kevin Knight taking on Speedball Mike Bailey, which I think that'll definitely be a match to check out that you'll probably want to see. And we have another tag team match here. The Impact Wrestling Digital Media Champion Joe Hendry and Yua Uemura taking on Kenny King and Sheldon Jean, who have been starting to team recently. Kenny King taking the young Sheldon Jean under his wing as of late. But we get started first on Before the Impact, Dirty Dango taking on Heath, which I think that would be a pretty entertaining match to check out. That is available on Impact Wrestling's YouTube channel, hosted by Josh Matthews and Gia Miller. Also, speaking of the Impact Wrestling YouTube channel, if you are one of the Ultimate Insiders, you can also watch Impact Wrestling on there. I think it starts about maybe 10 o'clock on there. A little later than it does on Access TV, but you can watch it on the Impact Wrestling YouTube channel, available for the Ultimate Insiders. And also tonight, right after Impact Wrestling, is New Japan Pro Wrestling on Access TV. And there is also an episode of Ring of Honor Wrestling on Honor Club tonight. And that's all the pro wrestling action we have on this Thursday night as we continue to this big pro wrestling weekend. Tomorrow we have WWE, Friday Night SmackDown, and AEW Rampage, which was taped last night after Dynamite. And then Saturday have all those big shows coming up. Speaking of AEW, Saturday Collision in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, featuring the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, which I'm guessing Martha Hart will once again be in attendance to present the trophies and the championship belts to the winners of this year's tournament. Also, Impact Wrestling Slammiversary this Saturday night on pay-per-view. Not only that, but things start off first early in the morning, well, in the United States anyway here, and with the first show of this year's G1 from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Also, I can't think of right now what time it starts exactly, but also Saturday is AAA Triple Mania, which is available on Fight TV, featuring a big main event, Kenny Omega versus El Hijo del Vikingo, which, with all the buzz that their last match got, I'm sure there is definitely a lot of interest going into this match. I definitely going to check out Triple Mania, not sure when exactly with all the other shows, and as I said during the week, that I will try to have a live episode sometime after I watch both Slammiversary and Saturday Collision. Not sure what time I will be going live, but like I've been doing on the pay-per-view nights, do a live episode. So not sure what time, sometime either late Saturday night, maybe into early Sunday morning, we'll hopefully have that live episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic. But that is all for this Thursday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, or again, you can leave your feedback on last night's Impact Wrestling, also your predictions for Slammiversary and all the other shows taking place this Saturday in the comment section on Spreaker, or if you listen to on YouTube or whichever podcast website or app you listen to 360 Wrestling Podcast on. You can leave your comments there. Also, don't forget all the social media, the Twitter at 360 Wrestling Pod, Instagram 360 Wrestling Podcast, and at Facebook 360 Wrestling Podcast. Even though don't use it too often, hopefully we'll start updating that more often soon. But once again, that's all for this episode. Hope to have 360 Wrestling Fanatic with a new episode tonight after Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor. But we'll be back tomorrow for the Friday episode of GMWF. Hope everyone enjoyed Dynamite last night and will enjoy Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor tonight. Until I talk to everyone tomorrow morning, have a great pro wrestling day.